Well, hello, my great men out there. I come to you today with a broken heart, and I hope I'm not going to cry. Um, so, last night, my sweet lover and I decided to end things after 4 years of a roller coaster ride. And, you know, there are many reasons our hearts break. And I just am so curious. When was the last time yours did? I know for me, it was a couple years ago when my dad passed away. And it's hard. I just want to know though, what do you do with that pain? How do you honor it? And I know as a man, I don't think you guys are honoring your emotion enough. And I'm not here to say you're not doing the right thing. But I think it's important that you somehow get it out. And I'm not saying you do it publicly. I'm not saying tell all your friends. I'm just saying honor it. Because anything we keep inside of us, it will become something. It festers, right? That's what dis-ease is. It's dis-ease in our body. So listen, with the pain that I'm in, I also have a lot of skills that I have to apply now when I'm in this position. And so this is the work. Here's what I do, and maybe it can help you too. First of all, I cry. As you can see, I let it out. I don't have shame around it. I'm human. You're human. To not cry is like a robot. So please get it out of you. And one thing about tears is there is a stress release in the tear. It's not much, but it's still a way to relieve stress, which is what heartbreak is, right? It's stress on our body. Our body's out of alignment. We're not like comfortable. And lots of shit's going on in our head, right? Lots of ego, lots of negativity, lots of self-defeating. If you're not in a place where you have a lot of self-worth, you can end up beating yourself up a lot. So I don't do that. Step one, I cry. I let it out. The next thing I do is I write a letter. And I can quickly go into love and be really grateful for why it happened into my life, right? Everything happens for me, not to me. So because I have that in my head and that's what I choose to do, I'm able to, if you can't write a letter that's kind, you haven't released the stress yet. So it's okay. It's just, for me, it releases. And you know what? I don't know if you guys are going to do this. Like, it just really helps me because it puts me in a better perspective. Instead of going to the pain of what I'm losing, I'm actually being grateful for what I gained. And it all comes down to, what did I learn about me? And for this one, oh my God, I learned to love. I learned to love someone almost more than I ever have before. And it was easy. It was easy to put him first so many times. It was okay until it wasn't. So basically in your love letter, whether you send it or not, you want to it's like a letter of thanks. Thank you for all that happened right with us. Thank you for doing all the things that made me feel so loved for so long. And then, of course, thanks to me for knowing that I couldn't do it anymore. And I had to listen to my own guidance that said, this isn't right. This isn't right. So, and then, of course, the last step is to just stay focused on the love. So in any occasion, there's always two ends, two sides of the stick, right? One's going to be in fear and one's going to be in love. Fear is your ego, love is your heart. And if you can just have the willpower to decide thoughts, emotions, actions, right? So how we think is going to dictate how we feel. And I choose, again, because I have these skills, to go to where it feels good, to want the best for him. to know that everything's working out for me as it's supposed to be. And if it was supposed to be, it would be. So I'm not in resistance to it. So it's really important to stay in those places, because the other option is not good. Staying in fear brings more fear, and it's just a roller coaster, another roller coaster of crap. So anyway, hey, tonight's men's night, and I know I will probably be vulnerable because I'm still very sensitive. It was new and I didn't plan any of this, but here you are. But if you do have a broken heart and you do want some support, I am here. Clearly, I'm going through it. And so I don't want anybody to ever think life doesn't happen to me too, right? We're all in this, and we're all gonna hurt, and we're all gonna have our hearts broken, and we're all gonna be just fine. Anyway, that's my message. I'm not sorry for my emotion, but thank you for listening. And take great care, and I hope to see you tonight. Bye. Take great care of that heart. I know I will. Bye.